It's time for True Crime Tuesday. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm bringing to you the story of the most horrific and gruesome murder of 33-year-old Fahim Saleh, a young Bangladeshi American entrepreneur and computer programmer who founded the tech companies Gokaja, Pathayo, and Jobai. Saleh was also a founding partner of Adventure Capital, a Manhattan-based venture capital firm. Saleh, who was born in Saudi Arabia to Bangladeshi parents, had always had a very innovative mind. When the family settled in Rochester, New York, Fahim Saleh taught himself to program at a young age and created a variety of online projects, such as a website for his family, a teenage social platform, and a prank dial service called Prank Dial, which generated over $10 million in business. I need to create something that adds legitimate value to humanity, he is reported to have said many times, and had created his first company while still in high school. He used his income from Prank Dial to fund his further ventures. Prank Dial was somewhat controversial because it was abused as a tool for harassment. With further innovations and his drive, Fahim Saleh became a rich man, and at the age of 33, his net worth was estimated to be $150 million. He went on to co-found the ride company Pathayo, which was popular in Bangladesh and Nepal in 2015. The company was valued at $100 million Australian dollars. In 2018, Saleh also helped found Nigerian Gokaja, a Nigerian ride-hail startup for motorbike taxis that had millions of dollars in funding and was a great hit everywhere in the country. Fahim also invested in another ride-sharing company called PyCap in Colombia. Friends call Saleh the Elon Musk of the developing world. Guys, tragedy struck the life of this innovative man with so much enthusiasm to create changes. It was 14th July 2020. Saleh's dead body was found in his multi-million-dollar luxury apartment on the Lower East Side of Manhattan. Police determined that he had been killed the day before. Let's rewind a little bit. That night, neighbors had heard yelling and screaming from Saleh's unit and had contacted his sister. She frantically tried to contact him, and as all her attempts failed, she visited his condo and found a grisly scene that was shocking beyond words. As she entered his dark apartment, she saw something that looked unusual, and she inspected it, and she realized that it was Salim's torso next to an electric saw. Aghast and in total shock, she rang the police. The police, confronted with Saleh's torso, found his head and limbs in garbage bags elsewhere in the apartment. An autopsy report from the chief medical examiner concluded that Saleh died from multiple stab wounds. Investigators found that Saleh had been followed by a man dressed in black into the key secured elevator that led to his apartment on the 7th floor. That man had been wearing a black mask and had been dressed in all black. Security footage showed Saleh struggling out of the elevator and onto his apartment floor. It is suspected that the killer fled the scene through the back door after Saleh's sister arrived looking for him. The callous rage and cruelty shown in this unbelievable ghastly act shocked even the most seasoned police officers. Investigators got to work it didn't take long to catch the perpetrator. Saleh's 21-year-old personal assistant Tyrese Devon Haspil, who had been caught embezzling funds from the company, had been talked to by Saleh. However, instead of handing over the thief to the police, Saleh, who felt the young man deserved to be forgiven, decided to give him a second chance. He asked Haspil to pay it back. It's reported to have been over $90,000 US. Guys, surveillance videos showed Haspil using the tech CEO's credit card after the murder and buying cleaning supplies and an electric saw at Home Depot. He was arrested and charged with the murder. However, as most low-life murderers do, Haspil has pleaded not guilty. The international tech community has called Fahim Saleh a great leader, inspiration, and positive light for all of us. Let's hope the killer Haspil will one day learn to feel remorse for this terrible action, and he might be able to learn to forgive himself and seek inner peace. Coming at these atrocious deeds from a theological standpoint, I would like to point out that murder is condemned by all faiths, in Jainism, an ancient religion, and by Hindus, and by the Taoists. The concept of absolute non-violence is promoted. According to beliefs in Christianity, murderers are doomed to hell. Buddhism condemns any sort of violence on any living being. May the tech giant Fahim Saleh rest in peace. That's it from me tonight, guys. Bye.